Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about the hidden forces that shape your mind and your body. And, more importantly, how you can actually take back the controls.
So let's kick things off with a question that might sound kind of out there. Is stress actually contagious? I mean, you might think, oh yeah, I catch a bad vibe from someone, right? But what if I told you the science shows it's a real physical thing? It's pretty wild.
So for this explainer, we're going to lean on the work of neuroscientist and MD Dr. Tara Swart. She's done some incredible research on these invisible forces that, believe it or not, have a huge impact on our lives, our health, yeah, even our bodies.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The science is pretty clear on this. Stress isn't just some feeling you have in your head. Nope, it's a physical thing, a hormone that you can literally pass on to someone else.
Think about it like this. We all know how easy it is to catch a cold, right? Someone sneezes across the room and boom, you've got it. Well, Dr. Swart says you can catch stress in a similar way. But, and this is the crazy part, it's not through the air. It's through sweat. The hormones literally get transmitted from their skin to yours.
And this isn't just some random thing. It's a real biological process. And get this, it's not even a level playing field. The stress hormone cortisol from someone in a position of power, like your boss, has a way bigger effect on the team than stress from a coworker. So yeah, your boss's bad day could literally be changing your body's chemistry. Wild, isn't it?
Okay, so you might be thinking, so what? Well, this secondhand stress is definitely not harmless. It has real physical effects. You know that stubborn belly fat that just won't go away? That could be from the cortisol you're picking up from other people. It can mess with your sleep, tank your immune system. It's even why you might find yourself snapping at your partner or kids for no good reason.
So, we're talking about hormones, which is already pretty mind-blowing. But this whole contagion thing, it goes way beyond that. It turns out our behaviors and even huge life events can be just as catchy.
You know, your group of friends, your family, they're one of the most powerful forces shaping your life. And most of the time, we don't even see it happening. You're like a sponge, just soaking up the attitudes and habits of the people you're around the most.
And I mean, look at how deep this really goes. There are actual studies on this stuff. They found that if one of your close friends gets a divorce, your own chances of getting divorced go up. Same thing with obesity. Now, this isn't about pointing fingers or anything like that. It's just about being aware of these invisible currents that pull us in certain directions.
Okay, so if our environment and the people around us have that much power over us, it kind of makes you wonder, right? Do we have any say in the matter? Can we push back and change ourselves on purpose? And the answer from neuroscience is a huge, resounding yes.
And this is all possible because of this amazing concept called neuroplasticity. You know, for the longest time, the thinking was your brain just kind of sets after you grow up, like concrete. But we know now that's totally wrong. Your brain is much more like clay. It can be molded and reshaped your entire life. So here's the deal. Up until you're about 25, your brain is just changing and growing on its own, kind of on autopilot. But after 25, things change. To keep it improving, you have to be intentional about it. You have to actively challenge it, give it new things to learn. If you don't, it just flatlines. So that choice to keep growing, that's on you. And if you want to know just how powerful your brain is, check this out. There was this one study where people increased their muscle mass by 13%. Okay, big deal, right? Except they did it just by thinking about working out for 2 weeks. They never touched a weight. That's purely the power of the mind. Insane.
All right, so this is all really cool, but what does it actually mean for you day to day? How do you take all this science and use it to change your habits, lower your stress, and basically rewire your own brain? Well, Dr. Swart gives us a really simple 3-step playbook. Step 1, you just have to notice the habit you want to change. Just seeing it is huge. Step 2, focus in on what triggers it and what the negative fallout is. And step 3, you have to consciously, deliberately practice a new way of doing things over and over until that new way becomes automatic. But before you can even start with that, you have to create the right conditions. And that means lowering your overall stress. Aerobic exercise is a game changer. You can literally sweat out that extra cortisol. Writing your thoughts down in a journal helps clear your head. And sleep. Sleep is non-negotiable. That's when your brain does its nightly cleanup, flushing out all the junk.
Okay, so once your stress is down, now you can get to the fun part, actively building a better brain. The secret sauce here is doing new and challenging things. I mean, learning a new language or picking up an instrument, those are like superfoods for your brain. But hey, it doesn't have to be that big. Even just visiting a new place or cooking something you've never tried before can kickstart that neuroplasticity and keep your brain sharp.
So here's the bottom line. You have so much more control over your own brain and body than you probably think. Yes, all those invisible forces around us are real, they're powerful, but the power inside your own head, it's even stronger. So that leaves just one question, really. What are you going to teach it first?